Namaste, my dear friends. Welcome back to our Viniyoga FAQ channel, and today we are in the fourth video of this series of 5 videos exploring compelling arguments to be a vegetarian. And today's topic is about the universal harmony that we are participating in when we are consuming a plant-based diet. Now, as I've already told you earlier in one of the videos, plant-based diet is a regenerative form of diet. That means the more we consume plants, the more we are contributing to the regeneration of these plants because their seeds spread as we are consuming them. And remember, one plant gives many fruits and vegetables. When you look at mango tree, it gives hundreds of mangoes. One plant gives hundreds of mangoes, hundreds of leaves. One banana tree gives you hundreds of bananas. One tomato plant gives you hundreds of tomatoes. Not hundreds, but maybe 10s and 20s of tomatoes. But remember, over its lifetime, it gives you hundreds of tomatoes, perhaps even thousands, because plants live many years. Many of these plants live many years, and they continue to give abundantly each year. One seed can contribute to feeding a huge amount of people because one plant can give you many crops. Whereas when you look at an animal, it's not the same, because when you take one life, it doesn't give us that many lives. When you look at the kind of animals that we are eating, like most people are eating today, like a cow or a goat or a lamb, etc., they don't give many children at the same time. Probably the exception is fish. So when you take the life of such animals, you are killing not only that animal, but also its capacity to reproduce and be of abundant service to nature. Whereas with plants, there is this abundance that is there, and in a way we are contributing to the universal harmony. The more plants you take, the more the seeds fall, the more life is generated. Forests are so wildly growing, and we have done nothing to plant those forests. Whereas when you look at, on the opposite side, the way we are farming for animals, we destroy forests to build huge factories. If you look at how much factories are created by destroying natural resources, we are actually killing lots more life than just those animals. We are killing lots of plants and all the ecosystem that are related to the plants, like the birds that have their nest there, or the smaller insects that are feeding from that, the worms that are in the soil. We remove all of that in order to make this factory that makes meat products for us. So in a way, we are not contributing to universal harmony, we are contributing to the destruction of the universal balance. Another factor to consider is the carbon footprint of eating meat. When you look at how much water is needed to process meat, how much energy is needed to process meat, etc., when compared to how it is to process plants and a plant-based diet, it's much lower, and the footprint that we leave is much lesser when we are engaged in a plant-based diet. So when you're talking today about things like global warming, ecological destruction, etc., it certainly makes sense for us to consider a plant-based diet rather than a meat-based diet. And when you think about this universal harmony, there's also the question of vibrations. The more we are eating plant-based diet, the vibrations that we are going to receive from that is of much higher value than those of a meat-based diet, because as I explained in an earlier video, the meat-based diet is more rajasic and tamasic, which drags our vibrations lower, and we become much more, materialistic, or much more animal-like, because that's what we are consuming. Whereas when you look at the kind of food that we will consume on a plant-based diet, it elevates our vibrations and we also become better human beings and therefore become more friendly to each other, and this creates a much better universal balance between us as well. And this is another fascinating reason, my dear friends, that you need to think about in your heart. You need to reflect about it in your heart on why you should be a vegetarian, because by being a vegetarian, you are contributing to universal harmony, and the universe will reciprocate with great abundance back to you, because the universe is such a beautiful place where whatever we give to that, the universe gives us back much more abundantly. So please take that into your heart and consider again your diet choices. And of course, my suggestion is that you engage in a plant-based diet, a vegetarian diet, as much as possible, if not wholly. Namaste, dear friends. Namaste, friends. I am Kausthub Desikachar of the Viniyoga tradition, and I'm very glad that you've come this far in the video. If you have come this far, it means you really like and appreciate our videos, and let us know how you feel about it through comments below. Let us also know that you appreciate it by giving us a thumbs up and also clicking the notification icon so that we will be inspired to produce more free and valuable content like this, and we let the community grow. So please subscribe to us so that the algorithms pick our videos in a much better manner. And thank you for sharing these videos through your social networks so that it reaches as many people as possible. This is the best way we can do to share nice content with our close friends and our students and other people who we care about. And be safe and be happy and be healthy as we are going through very difficult times, but let us remain connected to our heart with hope and Shraddha. Namaste.